Hello you guys, welcome back to the gym. My name is Erica Keyel and we are here to tap into the energy of September the 18th through the 24th together. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video if anything resonates. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, everything. You guys are so super dope. The channel is definitely growing, so stay tuned for some amazing things to come. So let's jump right into the reading for this week. There are a couple of interesting dynamics and transits that are happening. Mercury is retrograde, and we are also coming up on the energy of Libra. So several things are happening, but I think now is an amazing time to tap into the energy around us. So yeah, if you're interested, definitely stay tuned. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we have for you this week. And we have enlightening, and your word is arise. The trigger statement for you this week is there has to be more than this. The true statement is I create my world. You are ready for a higher level of awareness and transformation. Okay, and I know you guys can really feel that right now, Virgo, especially with Virgo season coming to an end. So I know a lot of you really probably enjoyed being amongst that energy. Another solar return. So I know you guys are feeling great and very uplifted right now is what I'm getting for you guys. Let's see. Getting one more, and you have women's and with the word soften. So the trigger statement is I take control. The true statement is I am compassionate. Take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. From that place, allow your intuition to guide you. Okay, so yes, very, very beautiful for you this week, Virgo. So you guys are kind of being called to soften or lighten up is the word or the phrase that I'm getting for you guys. We're gonna tap in and really see what else we have. But yeah, there's a sense of like needing to elevate or to rise up for you here, but also to lighten your load is also the phrase that I'm picking up for you guys. So let's see, let's tap in and see what we can get here. All right, so we have Page of Cups is showing up for you. So for a lot of you guys, you are really kind of softening your heart or learning to take it easy or not to be so hard on yourself or not to be so serious is what I'm getting. So just to kind of take life in strides, learning how to just kind of ride the wave, right? And a lot of you are really learning that in such a beautiful way. Some of you are learning that through having children. Others are learning that just through life experience in itself. Okay, so you have the High Priestess, which is yes, arise. You are ready for a higher level of awareness, right? So Spirit is showing me this week, Virgo, that this is a time that you really should be focusing on whatever it is that you've been wanting to study for an extended period of time. For some of you guys, I'm picking up that it is different principles. Some of you are wanting to study a certain divine text, certain ancient theories, a lot of different things that some of you have been wanting to get into, and Spirit is saying now is a time to really go ahead and tap into those energies. Now is where you've been lightened enough to be able to receive and understand the message, okay? And Spirit is saying now is the perfect time for you to do that, Virgo. So let's see, what else do we have here for Virgo? We have the Hanged Man. So yeah, you guys are definitely looking at things from just a different perspective. A higher perspective is what I'm really getting. But for the most part, you guys are just really understanding things in a different way. You have like a new understanding or a new lease on life. I'm literally seeing where some of you guys were elevated, like literally uplifted your spirit during this most recent solar return. Some of you guys are just starting to understand what life has truly been about. It's not about the to-do list, and it's not about the goals. It's about the experience in itself, right? And so you guys are really starting to understand that and starting to release some of the pressure that you've had on yourself, whether it's pressure to reach a certain status or a certain relationship or a certain whatever it is, job, certain career, okay? So you have the Eight of Cups, which is showing me, yeah, the Page of Cups here, and also the Eight of Cups, to clarify, is letting me know that you guys are willing to do what it takes to find this peace, to find this joy, and to keep this energy, right? You want to keep this flow going, and you guys are learning to chase what makes you feel uplifted and what keeps you high with life in that way. And you're starting to pursue that versus chasing the things that make you feel stressed out, that make you feel overwhelmed, okay, that make you feel unsafe. Right? So let's see, what do we have to clarify the High Priestess for this week for Virgo? All right, so we have the Five of Wands is showing up in reverse. Really, really beautiful. I love this, okay? Your trigger statement was, I take control, right? That's what this is. The Five of Wands in reverse is about someone relinquishing control or the need to be right. It's about someone being able to put their guard down and to let someone else take the spotlight or someone else shine, or whatever the situation is. The true statement is, I am compassionate for you, Virgo. Okay, so you guys are really truly learning that you can be the star in your own world and the next person can be the star in theirs, and it's okay. You don't have to control the outcome for anyone's experience, and you guys are really understanding that at this point in your journey, okay? So let's see, the Hangman. What do we have to clarify the Hangman spirit for Virgo? All right, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So it could be some sort of just new opportunity or something that you were really looking forward to here, Virgo, is what I'm getting. And something really just kind of shifted the dynamic, and it made you look at the situation like, wait, this isn't even what I want. This isn't even what I want. This isn't even what I was expecting, okay? So let me see here what else we can get. So when that happened for you, you just realize what it's always been about, and that's beautiful. Agreement in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys could have had some failed contract, could even be a failed relationship or marriage specifically. It could be a job opportunity or something along that line. Again, agreement in reverse that didn't turn out quite right for you, Virgo. And instead of you being sad and upset and overwhelmed, it really just kind of opened up the door for you to start relinquishing control over things that you don't have control over. Okay, you realize how little control you had on the situation to begin with, okay? And duality, okay, with the banana. You guys are learning how to balance things out, how to also take care of yourself is what I'm getting. A lot of you have really gotten into different nutrients and learning how to take care of others, just like you take care of yourself, and vice versa. Okay, you're also learning how to put you and you're also learning how to put yourself before others, and what that means, and how that assists others, and how that helps you grow. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, really beautiful, really interesting, because for a minute there, it looked really dark for you, Virgo, but it's like you shifted your perspective, and now it's like you're looking at everything totally different, and it's really beautiful to see. Really beautiful to see. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Exactly, you're relinquishing that control. You're working hard on the things that you can work hard on. You're focused on what you can focus on, but you're learning that you don't have to always get everything right. You don't always have to be the hardest worker in the room. You don't always have to be the one who raises their hand to do more, okay? You don't have to work to exhaustion. You're learning all of these lessons for whatever this project or whatever this was for you, Virgo. You put so much energy and so much hard work into it. So when it didn't work out, it really shocked you, because that wasn't equivalent to how much work you had invested. So it really made you look at situations and say, okay, things are going to work out or they're not. Things are coordinated from what I'm doing energetically inside, okay? But it's also a result of divine mastery, divine plan, divine order, divine timing. All of these divine things are also relevant to our outcomes, right? We can work so hard for something and it still cannot work out the way we want it to. Page of Pentacles is showing up in reverse again. Exactly. So it was something that you felt like you didn't do enough research on. You felt like you didn't study it enough, like you didn't take enough classes or something along that line, but that's not the case for you, Virgo. What it is that Spirit is working to obtain and to actually rectify the things that you've asked for and to deliver them, okay? And that may look different than what you planned on it looking like, and you just have to remain open to that by releasing that control and just elevating yourself, which will give you a higher vantage point, which will allow you to see things from just a limited perspective, okay? This is a case of zooming out. When we zoom out, Virgo, it allows us to be able to see the big picture or the whole picture. When we choose to zoom in and focus on these smaller ideas, these smaller to-do lists, these smaller points, okay? These smaller legacies, when we focus and zoom in just on this one fraction, we miss that we're part of something so much bigger, right? So we have the Five of Cups. It's what's showing up here for you, Virgo, and it really is you just kind of looking and reflecting on what you lost, and right now you are kind of still feeling upset that these things didn't work out the way that you planned on, the way that you wanted them to. Okay, Spirit is showing me where you really do spend a lot of time just kind of thinking to yourself and beating yourself up about what you could have done differently or how you could have worked harder. You know, you're focusing on the things that the money that you possibly lost. Okay, you could even be focused on you could even really be focused on the fact that you felt like you just deserved better, is what Spirit is showing me, okay? So we have Miss Robinson is showing up here in reverse, all right? So for some of you, it could have been a sabotage situation where someone that you were working with, they just weren't as dedicated, they weren't as focused. This person somehow could have sabotaged this process. It could have even been a partner or your lover, significant other, okay? But this other person just wasn't as dedicated. They could have been a little sneaky, just kind of had ill intent, okay? So this is definitely about balancing out the scales for you, Virgo. This is about you understanding that sometimes it is better for you to do things alone, but also what I'm picking up on is that it's not about anyone else, okay? This is your journey. This is about you. This is your story, okay? And Spirit is showing me that sometimes you tend to maybe blame others or just kind of focus on what someone else could have done in the dynamic, when really it's control what you can control and release the need to control everything else. okay? And that really is the focus for you this week, Virgo. Very, very important. Continue to zoom out so that your vantage point, your point of view is more reasonable, it's more in line, it's less distorted, and just really look at the whole picture, okay? And how you play such a small part in such a larger divine process, okay? So that is what I have for you this week, Virgo. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Definitely like the video if you enjoyed it. And I will catch you on my next one. Peace.